Yo, are you guys just literally thinking to yourself, what is the best NBA 2K22 build? This is the best build on next gen. We're gonna get right to it. Y'all won't even believe what it is. Found the meta build. Took me like 2 to 3 hours on, even before the release of NBA 2K22 in the NZ servers from the East Public. We were brewing up. We were really looking at all this. We were getting right down in the goddamn lab. So let's further ado deliver this build to you guys. This build can do each and exactly everything that you will want. This is not a disappointment. So you go small forward for the positioning. The right, are you a right or lefty in real life? How do you want to deliver the ball? Which arm do you want to deliver with for shooting? I go right, do everything with the right. So for the jersey number, really whatever your favorite lucky number, whatever number you like. So 27 or 3 for me, doesn't matter. Will not do anything out there for you. It will not make a difference. So for the height, it knocks you at 6'7" automatically because you're small forward. That's usually the default height for it. But no, you do knock it down. You do knock it down, as you will see. You will get big pluses, but you will take a few smacks. But for the smacks, we will make it a lot polished though. We will smooth it out, edge it. So for the weight, you do go to 225. As you will see, obviously, as you do go up from the default weight that they do have it already preset at, you're only going up a little to 225. It's because your physicals do get a little polished. And you do got to bring that strength up. So you, like I said, you are an anchor in the paint as well. You can do everything. You can hold off a good 6'8", 6'9", 6'7", center, power forward, whatever they may be rocking with you. And you can rebound them as well, defensively and offensively. So for the wingspan, you go 6'10". That really delivers a good shot as well. You can snag you out there, be a little horsey. Then for the body shape, Bill, I don't like any other body shape than that, because you want to be a big dog out there, man. Like, you want to get up and own it, man. Like, oh, you want it. You got to cross that, dog. And if you're any other body shape, you're a twig. You're going to get blown over. I can blow on you. Jack Frost will. You're going to be gone. What can I say? All right. So here's where it really gets down to the heart, to the general of the whole build. So we're going to get this stuff going, man. I promise you, bro. I got to get the exact stats and everything for y'all, boys. So let's get the finishing right off the rip anyway. So the finishing will stay at a mid 60. I'm not going to cap. For the drive and layup, 60. For the drive and dunk, 61. I will explain all this as well. We're just going through and putting the true stats on the build. We will go through all this. No post control for the shooting. 84 mid-range. Like I said, I was eyeing this build. We were in the lab for a long time, so we really had to get everything up and ready. This is my only build on 2K22 right now, and I really don't want to make any other build because this is the true promising build out there. It can really dominate each and every field. It can run the one as well, and it will satisfy you in that field. So obviously 85 with the ball handle, pass accuracy 85 as well, as you saw. Speed with ball. Lays at a 79, but that also will go up as well. So why I have 85 is because I'm going to explain this right off the rip, because this is really important. Because if you go 85 or anywhere below, you will not get the pro dribbling moves. You will not get the SIGs that you will want that will satisfy this build, or you in general. Because when you dip under to 85 or 84 and below, you will not get the pro moves. So you want to go 85. Plus, that'll make your pack accuracy deliver better with the gold bull as well. And if you drop your pack accuracy below an 85, you will lose that bullet pass. And you do not want to lose the bullet pass. You can get the bullet pass if you really want to go whole playmaking, if you upgrade your pack accuracy to the full. And obviously, if you take this up to an 86. But it will lower the build. You will not be balanced with it. It'll just be mainly a playmaking. Well, let's get a defense other than that. The defensive interior is a 73, so that's maxed out. The perimeter defense is an 85. The steal is an 85. The block is a 73, so it's maxed. The offensive is a max as well, and this is max as well. Offensive is maxed. So for the physicals, the speed is an 82. The acceleration is max, which is a 79. And the strength is also max, which you need it max, or you're going to be like a little leaf blower out there. you're going to be the leaf that's getting blown. I promise you. And you do not want that. And the vertical is an 81. Just because of the vert, bro, you really do play around with it as well. You do not want a low vert. You don't want anything that's really low in general anyway. So it is a well-polished, balanced build. Like I said, this build is not a disappointment. Then obviously, stamina is the new true heart one. If you did see in 2K21 next gen, can't say about current because I didn't play current. Anyway, in next gen, it was trash. You didn't need stamina even on the builder. You could go out there and perform like you're Usain off the high energy powder. I promise you, you'd be kicking butt at 25 stamina. All right, so we're gonna get back up to the top. This is a true build. This is really everything you will be needing to rock with. You can obviously tweak this, but I wouldn't. As you can see, we already got the badges in each category, but we will get there as we obviously did jump and post and paste everything on your screen as we got right into it. Because I don't want this video being draggy. I want to get you right in the court, get you right in the park, slanging up with this build, making people literally rage quit, slow their controllers, piss on their consoles. They're gonna be passed. That's all I can tell you. Because they will not be beaten. You're gonna have a flawless trick with this. All right, so the close shot obviously will lay all 60s and get that good little 7 badge total for your finishing. But I find that having all around finishing at 60 or 61 doesn't make any difference truly. Having this at that is reason why, because when they really looked at 2K21 next gen and 21 current as well, you know, the contacts were kind of crazy. You know, the finishing, everything was kind of crazy as well. But having this at finishing at lower and 2K22 isn't really gonna make it or break it for the finishing wise or the dunking in general, because there's really no insane contacts as you're ever seeing out there, and there really isn't anything like for layup wise that's game breaking. So I can promise you, you will make it into the paint dunking, good finishing, and it will go in. I promise. You will not have any fluky parts. So definitely do listen and do that at, you know, a good 60, because that is a good balance. You don't want to go any lower though. And if you go any higher, you will ruin this build. So the mid-range, the shooting, I don't really have to speak for it. This is polished out anyway. You get your good badges. You know, you get your limitless. That's the new deep 3 if you did play 21 next. This is the new limitless deep 3. You will need that. We're not talking about the takeover. We're talking about the limitless badge, as I will show you here as I do go into this shooting badge. So it's limitless spot up. It does give a boost to the range that a player can effectively shoot in standing 3 points. So yes, it does, and this is important. This should be the first badge that you do upgrade. And then like Green Machine, you know, catch and shoot and hot zone, however you would go and play with how your play style would be throughout that. But yeah. So obviously the shooting can speak for itself. The playmaking can technically as well. Like I said, you already get your gold bullet passer and you know, your stop and go, your special delivery, your tight handles, your first step, all that. You'll be able to successfully go right to the basket as well. The defense is all around as well, anchored. It's phenomenal. You will be able to snag, like I said as well. The steals high rate, get bumpy in the stealing lanes. You know, put pickpocket on. You know, beef one up. And then your interior and your perimeter defense. You know, you get clamps. What can I say as well? So, you know, it's definitely beautiful for how the badge layout goes, for how the attribute flows as well. You know, it's insane. And then for the physicals, you know, it's goated. It's goated, bro. It's goated. You all gotta try this shit. I'm passionate about this build. I love this build. And then for the primary takeover, you know, you can really craft this up yourself. But for how I see this build in my play style and how I really interpret this be is to have your spot up. And then if you want to go horsey, if you want to play center as well, that's last cleaning takeover in the future, or potentially box out. Have box out if you're low overall and you can't upgrade it, but definitely see the future all over around, just because they won't be able to dog you out if you do get your second takeover, which you will, promise. In the paint with no defensive badges like as box out. Yes, complete a builder. Obviously, it's a playmaking shot. This is one of the best catfish builds as well. You do get the shades of, you know, Scottie Pippen, surely one of the best out there ever to set feet on the court. No debates. Do not come at me. Do not hurt. Obviously, this is a Grand Smack build. I promise you. We will go and show y'all what badges and everything to cook with. But this is just a little quick glimpse of through the builds. You know, you got 7 badges for the shooting. I mean, for the finishing. You got the 27 for shooting. You got the 26 for playmaking, and then the 28 for D. So, which is very, very good. And then obviously, you know, the takeovers as well. And it gets you a playmaking shot. So it's a W. It's a W, I promise you. Test the build. We'll test the build, put it to a 99. And then we will acquire these badges. See, the finishing badges, you know, I'm not too familiar. We're not familiar at all because I did add the new badges into 2K22. Next gen. So the unstripped, you know, when attacking the basket and performing a layup or dunk, the chance of being stripped are reduced. So this is actually a W badge. I'm not going to lie, because there is a lot of that. There's kind of a lot of manhandling, a lot of jumpiness into the paint, you know, that they really do take over because they made the defensive hands. They made the mechanical defense a lot better. The contest system's more true. And so is the offensive as well. As you guys will see without playing these games. I would definitely lay this at a good silver, because this will be one of your main badges. And then Lob City as well, if you can catch that lob. And definitely Slithery Finisher. Slithery Finisher is one of the best out there that you will achieve for this build. And if you don't want this on silver, put Pro Touch on bronze. And then if you want putback, put this on bronze as well. And then you will succeed. I promise you. So we put most of the hosts in. When attacking a smaller defender, there will be a higher chance of successfully finishing. But normally, most of the hosts will not be required for this, because you're going to be patched up and you're going to be paired up against the taller build, which will either be the second or the third, depending if you're only running the 2s or the 3s. So normally, either go with Pro Touch. When attacking the basket, a player with this badge will start their dunk or layup from further. Oh, so I go Limitless Takeoff, which is literally a great badge as well. But you can only get it on bronze. So for the shooting you go with Green Machine, either on bronze or silver. I like it on silver. It's just more promising. I think it's actually the best badge to have it on for silver. So obviously blinders, Deadeye, then obviously hot shot on silver, catch and shoot. It depends on how you want to play as well. If you're spot up, if you're like a runner here and here, either drop it down to silver. But if you're definitely a spot up for this build, this is one of the great ass spot up builds as well. Then have gold. And then for the chef, I'd say gold. Limitless, it's must gold. You have to. Like I said, it's a deep 3 21 next that they have for now. It's called 20. It's called Limitless, as I did explain. And then we do have 8 more badges. Put on Deadeye. And then blinders is very good as well. And then clutch shooter too is to top it off. Because I mean, rhythm shooter, sniper, all the other badges that I didn't really look at. Y'all can look at that, but this is the builds. These are the badges that I truly do stick with and be safe with, man. Or you can have stop and pop as well. It really all depends on however you want to go and see yourself playing. You know, for the defense, obviously I have bullet passer on gold, the highest it can go. Bullet passer is a must. Stop and go. And unpluckable, probably raise that on silver. Quick first step, also silver. Bailout, silver. Handles for days, gold. We have 7 more badges. Face creator, right handles, definitely on gold. And then what would be the last? You can either do floor general, dimer, however you really want to tweak it out, but you probably don't need any of that, because you are going to have that one as well. That will be out there with you, going crazy. You can either really go with about, you can put space creator on if you want to get jiggy, and then kind of put dimer on or whatever. It really all depends on how you guys want to successfully run with this build. All depends how you guys really see yourself with this build. And then that's really what comes down to it. Obviously, you know, Intimidator for the defense, brick wall, pickpocket on silver, rebound chaser silver, face down, you're gonna be a dog, clamps on gold, or maybe just silver. Box on Hall of Fame, that's a true promise, because you are gonna be a little smaller out there, so you do really need to box them out well. But you will be able to dominate though. Obviously rim protector on bronze, interceptor on the max. You'll get bumpy in the lanes, and worm on bronze if you can. But if you really want to and you don't really trust it, take pickpocket down and then put worm on silver. Promise you these builds will work. These badges will work as well. They will perform. But other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I know you will. You guys will phenomenally love this video out there and this build out there on the court. No matter where you guys are, the 2s, the 3s, the 1s, you guys will succeed. Hope you guys have a phenomenal rest of your weekend. But other than that, I love you guys. I'm always live on Twitch as well, so you can find me over there at Loyalty Comp. And that's pretty near every other social as well. So as my social overlay does show y'all all my socials, so make sure you guys go follow up. Stay more tuned to these videos. Other than that, I love y'all. Deuces though.